Hey everybody, welcome to the Webcomics Review Podcast Episode 2. This time, it's personal. I'm Daniel Kelly, and I've got a couple of quick announcements that I just want to open up with. The first is that we've been getting a lot of questions. What's the status of Legend of the Hare? When is that coming back? I'm pleased to announce that some of the issues that caused Legend of the Hare to go on hiatus have been resolved, and we will be returning to Legend of the Hare, to Jill's Adventures, and we're aiming to have that done by early September, so you'll be starting to see updates again in the next few weeks. Also happening in early September will be the launch of Saffron and Sage. We have the first chapter is completely done in terms of writing. It's been sent off to the artist, and we hope to have the site built and the website launched and the first page up in the next 3 weeks or so. But before any of that, our next segment. For years, man has yearned to master the cheeseburger, to combine the basic elements of cheese and burger into a single unified whole and bring balance to lunch. Today, we have solved that long-standing mystery, and we have invented the ultimate cheeseburger. In order to create the ultimate cheeseburger, you will first need the elements of a regular cheeseburger. If you don't know what those elements are, God help you. To begin with, you'll take your ground beef, and you let it defrost, and you let it get, not warm, but nice and properly defrosted. And you just kind of dump that shit into a bowl, enough ground beef to make, let's say, 2 burgers. The standard packet of ground beef has enough for 4, so you put half of it in the bowl. Now, if you're making 2 burgers, you need 2 slices of cheese. So you take those 2 slices of cheese, and you rip them up into tiny chunks, and you pour the chunks into the bowl with the ground beef. This is the key element of the ultimate cheeseburger. Once you've done that, just start mixing it all together into a giant clump of ground beef and cheese, combining these elements into a single Play-Doh-like whole. Once mushed up, you take your blob, you put it on a cutting board, and you pound it into burger patty-shaped mixes. Take a regular pan, fill it up with olive oil of your choice or grease of your choice, and cook it at medium-high till boiling. Then, you put the 2 patties into the pan and cook for 6 minutes on each side. Make sure to add your favorite seasoning. I like oregano leaves. Once you've cooked for 6 minutes on one side, you flip it over to the other side. At this point, you might be noticing a weird omelet-looking blob forming underneath your burgers that looks horrifying and disgusting. That's normal. Just don't worry about that at all. After about 12 minutes, your burgers will be complete and sitting in what appears to be an egg. Take up your burgers and put them on big rolls, because you're big kids. Normally, you would have a side to your burgers, like fries or pasta, but we've already created the ultimate food, and there's no need for anything else. You may expect the ultimate cheeseburger to either be the perfect concoction of meat and cheese into a single glorious ball, or to just be completely disgusting. But the actual ultimate cheeseburger is neither of those things. You see, that egg-like substance you saw in your pan was the cheese escaping, melting, and just fleeing the burgers. What you'll end up with, instead of cheese and meat mixed together, is a medium rare cheeseburger with some little burnt bits to give it a crunchy flavor, quite unlike any burger I've had before. It's amazingly delicious. And if you don't believe me, give it a try. And if you get burnt to death giving it a try, the Webcomics Review Podcast is not liable for any damages.